Now this is a quick review of this really great Sony wireless mic, which is called the UXTXB03 and the URXP. That too. I'm doing it in New Zealand because sadly they don't have a version for Hong Kong. Probably because of Hong Kong got really outdated law on wireless frequency. So I have to go all the way to New Zealand to shoot this. This is how determined we are working in Photo Gear News to bring you over all the news about photo gear. So this is it. It's actually quite heavier than I thought because they are full metal body. The whole thing is metal. It's quite clear because when you hold it, it's really those cool metal touch. And it's good for durability, obviously. The smaller one, this is the transmitter and this is the receiver. What's special about this receiver is that it's a dual channel. So we can connect two of these to that. Other than this body pack transmitter, you can also mix with different transmitter like this XLR plug-in transmitter or a handheld microphone. It even accepts one wired microphone input. You can mix this wire input into the left channel or the right channel or mix to the both channel. And this is purchased separately, but it got that connector that you can put it on top of a Sony camera, a compatible Sony camera. Basically, it's all the A7 series camera. Then the audio signal carry from here through the horseshoe to the camera. There's no more wire to plug in. That's so good. I've made the instruction manual, but this is the first time I try to set up. So I only got one mic. So turn one of them on. And the easiest way to set it up is go to menu. Shit, I forgot. Oh, auto set, yeah, I found it, auto set. Just with a few clicks, it automatically scans and picks a channel that's the cleanest away from other interference. It's almost like tuning your Sony TV back in the 90s, something like that. Oh, yeah, this actually is done. So when it's sync, you turn on the receiver and then it will sync through sync. Now, this is turn on sync, no, set yes. And it's done. What it just happened is that it do the auto scan here, and then it use the IR transmitter to send the information to here. This is the easiest way to set up a professional audio mic thing. As easy as it is, means that you can do this before every single shot to ensure you get the best channel to use every single time. So now what I'm going to do is see how far this mic can do. For now, I'm having the roll length. I'm not really trying to compare the both direct compare, but it's just to put things in perspective. I mean, as I have the roll mic with me anyway, so get going. So I have Daryl online on the phone to tell me when the audio actually cuts off. So I think I'm on the way. I mean, in half an hour, I have to on the go to the app. Well, it don't take long for the Rode mic to disconnect. But then this is still really good for most situations as a subject, me in this frame, already too small to be anything useful. So now, I'm going to try the Sony one. So now I have the Sony mic. Does it I sound much better than suddenly? One good thing is when I put this on, the audio level control on the camera itself is disabled. But that means you control the audio level from the receiver itself. That means it's totally digital from the receiver to the camera as well. Because with the roll length, even the signal, the wireless signal is digital. Let me start walking. But from the receiver of the roll length to the camera, that is analog. So that could get interference in theory. So now I'm trying this much more expensive Sony professional audio wireless mic. See if it go further away than the Rode. This Sony mic even got a setting inside to set the power of the signal. I can set it to low power, so to save battery life. But if you need the range, you can set it to high power, which I'm using it now. I'm on high power. Now I'm so much far away from the point when the Rode Link mic lost signal. Now I'm lost my breath as well. So, okay.
Now the Sony is starting to struggle, so this is around the range of it in a real-world situation. It is still very impressive.
I mean, that was telling me it's still working. I'm not sure is it making. Good. That is impressive. There's way better than you probably ever need it, unless you are covering an Olympic or something like that. Wow.
Well, I mentioned this is not a comparison video, but I can't help to compare the two, just to put things in perspective, I guess. The Rode wireless Rode Link mic is simple to use, it's cheaper, and I love the info display. The Sony one is metal body, so it's going to be so durable. It's smaller than the Rode, and powerful signal too. It had lots of settings and it works really well with Sony cameras without any cables. So in conclusion, what I found out is that the Sony may lack the ability to display battery level from the transmitter and the ability to mute and unmute from either the transmitter or the receiver, but then it's better in every other way. So ultimately what I found out is the more expensive one is the better one. Oh, surprise! Anyway, if you or your company can afford the Sony UWPD wireless mic system, it's definitely really good choice.